Sacrifice? Tay Young reveals shocking truth about Jungkook in BTS's latest interview. In a recent interview that has shaken the global fandom, members of BTS once again found themselves at the center of attention. But this time, it wasn't just about music or their electrifying performances. It was about an emotional confession from Tay Young that left armies around the world stunned and deeply moved. What really happened? An unexpected moment during the interview. What started as a casual and relaxed conversation quickly shifted in tone when Tay Young was asked about the song 7, performed by Jungkook. Instead of simply praising the vocals or the song's global success, Tay Young gave a response that felt far more personal and honest. With a softer voice, yet filled with meaning, he said, "Jungkook has sacrificed so much. Even opportunities that many people don't know about." The atmosphere instantly changed. The interviewers exchanged glances, and fans watching began speculating immediately. What did he mean? A shocking revelation? The Super Bowl opportunity? Moments later, Tay Young continued with a statement that sent shockwaves across the fandom. He even gave up the chance to perform at the Super Bowl for something more important to him. That single sentence went viral within minutes. The Super Bowl is not just any stage, it's one of the biggest events in the world, watched by hundreds of millions globally. Countless international artists dream of performing there. And Jungkook chose to walk away from it? The sacrifices no one saw. Fans quickly began connecting past moments, his packed schedules, relentless pressure, and the weight of global expectations. According to Tay Young, Jungkook is not only an extraordinary performer, but also someone who quietly carries immense responsibility behind the scenes. He never complains. He always gives his best, even if it means sacrificing himself. This statement deeply resonated with fans. Hashtags like #Jungkook deserves the world and #respect Jungkook began trending across social media platforms. Global reactions, ARMYs overwhelmed with emotion. Within minutes of the interview airing, reactions flooded the internet. I had no idea he gave up something that big. This hurts. Jungkook truly deserves all the love in the world. Tay Young is right. We need to appreciate him more. Several international media outlets even started highlighting this moment as a powerful example of Jungkook's dedication and loyalty. The unbreakable Tayongs bond. What made this moment even more powerful was the way Tay Young expressed it. This wasn't just praise, it was genuine respect. The relationship between Tay Young and Jungkook, often referred to as Taekook by fans, once again became a hot topic. Many saw this as clear proof that their bond goes far beyond being bandmates. He deserves all the love, respect, and support, Tay Young added firmly. The untold layers behind Jungkook's decision. As the interview clip continued to circulate, fans and analysts began revisiting key moments in BTS's recent timeline. Subtle details that once seemed insignificant suddenly carried new weight. Why would Jungkook turn down something as monumental as the Super Bowl? Industry insiders began speculating that the timing may have conflicted with critical group commitments or even personal artistic goals that Jungkook prioritized over global exposure. Others suggested it might have been a strategic decision, aligning with a larger vision for his solo identity. But fans weren't just looking for logic, they were searching for meaning. A perfectionist behind the spotlight. For years, Jungkook has been known as the Golden Maknae, a title that reflects not just talent, but relentless dedication. Behind every flawless performance lies hours, sometimes days of practice, refinement, and self-critique. According to past interviews, Jungkook has often pushed himself beyond limits most would consider extreme. And now, with Tay Young's revelation, fans are beginning to understand just how far that dedication goes. He doesn't settle, Tay Young once said in a previous interview. Even when everyone else thinks it's perfect, he keeps going. Could it be that Jungkook declined the Super Bowl because he felt something else deserved his full attention? Something he believed needed to be perfect? Part 3. Fans create their own theories. As expected, ARMY communities across platforms exploded with theories, each one trying to piece together the hidden story. Theory number 1. Loyalty over opportunity. Many fans believe Jungkook chose BTS over individual glory. At a time when group dynamics and future plans are delicate, stepping away for a solo performance even at the Super Bowl might have felt like the wrong move to him. He would never choose himself over BTS, one viral post read. Theory number 2, a secret project? Another popular theory suggests that Jungkook may have been working on something behind the scenes perhaps, a major release, collaboration, or a concept that required his full commitment. Fans pointed out how suddenly his focus seemed to intensify during certain periods, hinting that something bigger was in motion. Theory number 3, personal sacrifice. Some fans took a more emotional perspective, suggesting that Jungkook may have declined the opportunity for personal reasons, mental health, pressure, or simply the need to step back from overwhelming expectations. In an industry known for its intensity, even the strongest artists need moments to breathe. Part 4, body language that said everything. As the interview clip replayed millions of times, fans began analyzing every detail, especially Tay Young's expressions. A silence that spoke louder than words. As the interview clip kept replaying across timelines, something unexpected began to stand out, not just what was said, but what wasn't. When Tay Young finished speaking, there was a brief silence. No one rushed to fill it. Not the host, not the members, not even Jungkook himself. And in that silence, fans felt something deeper. It wasn't awkward. It was heavy. It was the kind of silence that carries truth. Part 9, clues hidden in the past. As the RMYs began digging through old content, they noticed moments that suddenly felt different. Jungkook staying late after rehearsals, long after others had left. Behind-the-scenes clips where he quietly practiced alone. Subtle expressions of exhaustion masked by a smile. These weren't new clips, but now they told a new story. A story of someone who kept going even when no one was watching. He always says he's okay. But what if he wasn't? One fan wrote. Part 10, 7 and the weight behind it. The song 7 began trending again, but this time, not just for its melody or performance. Fans started listening more carefully, watching more closely. Every lyric, every expression, every stage. And suddenly the song felt heavier. Was it possible that the emotions behind the song were connected to the sacrifices Tay Young hinted at? Some fans believe that 7 wasn't just a performance, it was a release. A way for Jungkook to express something he couldn't say directly. Part 11. Industry whispers begin. Behind the scenes, whispers reportedly began circulating within the entertainment industry. Unconfirmed, but impossible to ignore. Some insiders hinted that Jungkook had been approached with multiple global opportunities during that period, not just the Super Bowl, and yet he turned down more than one. Why? Theories varied, but one idea kept resurfacing. He was protecting something. Whether it was BTS, a future project, or even himself. No one could say for sure. Part 12. The emotional divide among fans. Not all reactions were the same. While many fans felt admiration, others felt a quiet sadness. Because admiration often comes with realization. Realization that behind the success there may be loneliness. We celebrate his strength. But do we notice his struggles? A fan post read. It sparked a deeper conversation within the fandom about pressure, expectations, and the unseen cost of being perfect. Part 13, Tay Young's subtle protection. What fans couldn't stop talking about was how Tay Young chose his words. He didn't reveal everything. He didn't give details. He didn't expose Jungkook. Instead, he drew a line just enough to let the world know, but not enough to take away Jungkook's privacy.